This is a video recap of our East Coast Swing lesson taught at the December 2016 Madison Dance Club dance. We recorded a new soundtrack because there was too much echo in the original. We started by saying that many of the things we talked about in hustle apply in our rock step and East Coast swing. We want to keep some bend in our arms, and we want to keep ourselves vertical as opposed to having our shoulders go way out or our butts go way out or our feet run way out. We want to do this dance with little rubber bands in our fingers and elbows so it's soft. We want to keep ourselves level as opposed to some kind of dipping or diving motion. From there, we did a closed position step with an underarm turnout. We talked about the fact that I step in towards my partner with a little bit of tension in my hand to lead it. And we talked about the fact that closed position is comfortable. My hand's on her shoulder blade. Our distance apart is determined by the length of my arm. Her hand is either above my shoulder or in front of my shoulder, but never behind my shoulder and never gripping. This step was similar to our arm loop step. We stepped forward to lead our partner in. We got into a comfortable position. Now my hand is on her shoulder. We don't want to be choking her or anything like that. We don't want to be too far in front, too far behind. We keep ourselves together in the rock step as opposed to her shooting way back out with a giant step or me shooting out with a giant step. To get out, I step forward, raise my left arm, release my right hand, and away she goes. From there, we moved on to a leader's arm loop. We talked about this, and in all steps, the leader goes off to the left, so we're kind of shoulder to shoulder. We don't want our follower coming over to this side. I can think of no steps where the follower starts out on that side. As I step forward and turn to face my partner, I loop the arm up over my head into a comfortable position. We take equal size rock steps once we're back here. To get out, I rotate to my left on the first triple step, which will send her out like a frisbee away from me. We did a variation on the man's arm loop where I on both the first and second triples turn to my left, around back to face her. I initiate this step, give myself the energy by turning my head left to face her. And it also shows me when to stop. We then added on to the follower's arm loop to do a combination. As we turned her out, we kept both hands attached and ended up in this position. We then stepped forward, turned to face our partner, and she turned out. We can also do the same thing and add a little more acceleration, keep our arms up longer, and have a double arm underarm turn. We're only going to do this if we feel that our partner is able and comfortable to do the double turn. These steps will only work if both the leader and follower keep their arms very relaxed and our fingers very relaxed once we get over her head. Any tension and she may go off balance and or hurt herself. It's also very important that the partner have very slippery feet. Watch Debbie's feet as they spin and twist as opposed to suction cupping across the floor. A simple drill to improve our spinning ability that we can do at home is to step forward on our inside foot till we're up and vertical, then rotate, then forward on the other foot, rotate and step back. This is a simple drill which will improve your dancing, guaranteed. So without so darn much talking, this is what we did. First we did a follower's arm loop. Then we did a leader's arm loop with me just doing a simple frisbee throw to get out. Here's a leader's arm loop with me doing a turn to get out. Now we'll do a follower's arm loop, and we will afterwards do a double arm underarm turn. And here's the same thing, but instead we're going to do a double arm underarm turn. And that was our lesson for December.